Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Journey of Self-Discovery. In this video, you will learn about how to express your emotions in order to maintain your confidence and release them fully so you could feel yourself centered and happy and ready to continue your day. I will give you an example from this morning. I and my husband, we had a talk, and he told me that I was not successful in some work today, and I'm foolish. I am not good in this, and blah blah blah. So I told him, you talk right now on the level of identity. You express your emotions, talking not about emotions, but talking about yourself, which is really different. And when you talk about yourself, it can decrease your confidence, and it could maintain the same pattern of behavior in the long term. Because I am is the most powerful phrase. How you call yourself, how you act. So be careful about speaking on the level of identity. The highest level is mission, identity, beliefs, then skills and activities. These are levels from logical levels of Robert Dills. This is how we actually think, how we act, and if we think differently, we act differently. So let's come back to our emotions. If you experience some kind of emotions and you want to release them and you want to experience them fully, like live through these emotions so that you could really maintain the power of these emotions. If you feel anger, you can't just say, oh, I need to avoid my anger, because if you avoid your emotions, then they come inside and they relieve themselves in another destructive way. So we don't avoid emotions, we accept them, and moreover, we need to live through them until they transform by themselves. So take your time and acknowledge your emotions and call them. Because I did this and I got some kind of results, I feel frustrated. That's what I told to my husband. Name your emotions and name how you feel about this. I feel sad about myself, feel frustrated. I feel upset about myself of not achieving expected results. I feel very embarrassed. I feel even angry about myself to be embarrassed. So in this example, I give you two kinds of emotions. First emotion about the situation of what happened. I feel sad about my plan broken. Then second level of emotions is how I feel about myself experiencing this emotion. I feel guilt about myself that I feel sad about this pen, this stupid pen. It's broken and I feel sad about the pen. And then I feel embarrassed about me feeling sad about the pen. But in this way, when we are able to manage what we feel, when we acknowledge this, when we name emotions, when we understand that there are activities, then there are feelings about activities, and then there are secondary emotions about ourselves, feeling something about activities. When we understand this pattern of expressing emotions, we can allow ourselves to take time to acknowledge what happened, to feel what we feel, and to name these feelings, to acknowledge that even we feel something about ourselves. And when we take time, we even can write down or tell somebody what we feel, but without saying, "You are foolish, you are idiot, you are stupid, I'm stupid, I'm nobody." This is all the way that some people do, most of people do, how they express their emotions. They just name themselves instead of name emotions. So try this strategy next time when you experience some kind of emotions. Go back from your work. Take your time. Name activities. Name your first level feelings about the activities. Go through your body. Observe your body and reveal if there are secondary emotions about you feeling something about activities. Speak it out, write it down, and then when you observe yourself again until these emotions transform to some kind of energy, go back to your daily routine. Just do it. Emotional management is powerful when you realize that this is priority in my life. I need to do this, because otherwise emotions will manage your life. Emotions will manage your routine, and you will not accomplish those results that you would accomplish if you would spend your time drinking tea with your emotions. Enjoy your day, and you can develop your own strategy for dealing with your emotions, because you are the most smartest person in dealing with yourself. Bye bye.